Hello, what's up? Ali here for the update of Evilnat CFW, which is now on 4.89.3. But before we proceed to the actual video, let me just remind everyone that Sony has officially released 4.90 firmware on the PS3. So I'm just reminding everyone to avoid any kinds of update for now, because as of the day of this writing, which is March 1, there's still no available hybrid firmware on this version. So no hybrid firmware, no exploit that includes the HAN and the CFW. So I strongly recommend to prevent any updates by going to the automatic updates here on the system settings. Then automatic updates, this must be turned off. And if you have accidentally updated your PS3 to 4.90, unfortunately we can only wait for now. We'll just have to wait for the hybrid firmware to be released on this version. And don't worry, I will definitely keep my heads up for any important updates that will occur on the PS3 exploit scene. And going back on our video, I will leave a link on our description for the link of the official website of the PS3 exploit to know more about the information or details regarding this new update. Alright, so the official forum can be found on this website, the PSX Place or the PSX scene. So we'll just read through some important details here to know more about this update. But you can always go ahead and check the forums for you to know more about this whole update. Okay, so developer Evilnat has released the much anticipated update to his PS3 CFW with the release of 4.89.3 Evilnat CFW. This update comes with a variety of POP to choose from, and as we have been detailing over the past several months, there's a lot of new features in this custom firmware release from developer Evilnat. This firmware brings back a lost relic of the scene that was stopped at firmware 4.84. And I'm speaking of Rebug REX, the original hybrid of CEX Retail and DEX Debug firmware. With no DEX firmware available to the public past 4.84, there was a problem. Developers knew how to create a REX-style firmware. They have just been missing the DEX portion since 4.84. Well, developer Evilnat decided he would try and bring the 4.84 DEX to 4.89 by porting the firmware, and after some trials and errors, the developer was able to achieve that goal, and now we have the Evilnat PEX, which is also a hybrid like the Rebug REX. So just a summary of the difference between the CEX and DEX. CEX stands for retail, and DEX stands for the debug or the developer. And while the CEX is designed to run all retail games, there are some games and functions that is only available for DEX. This version was able to provide us the both CEX and DEX with this new Evilnat PEX. So the dev has also added many new functions and menu listing to the XMB, making it a powerful XMB on custom firmware, and maybe even more functional than ever before with new improvements to the Xi plugin in this update. The developer was taking many requests from users and developers here in the PSX Place forums as well on Twitter. The result became a lot of new options and functionality for a user-friendly experience, and also contains some advanced features that should appeal to many custom firmware users. There is a lot to dive into this epic PS3 custom firmware release. Below is just a small overview of the release. Navigate to the link below for the official release notes, setup, etc., and to download from the thread maintained by developer Evilnat. So here are the features that was made available for this new update. You can always go ahead and check it yourself. And just some final words from Evilnat. I hope that the CFW is working fine and without issues for everyone. But if you see any issue, please let me know in my Twitter, and I will try to fix it as soon as possible. In case you encounter some error, you will find a contact to Evilnat himself from this forum. So for the actual link of the update, it was tested on almost all PS3s that is compatible for CFW. And to use the update, you can update directly from any CFW. But if you are on HFW, you will have to go through the BGToolSet to be able to install CFW. And if you are on 4.90, unfortunately, there is nothing more you can do right now but wait for further developments, because even hybrid firmware hasn't been made available for this version. And if you want to install CFW on 4.89. Unfortunately, the official host from the PS3 exploit is not yet available. The only host that we can use right now is coming from an alternate host. If you want to use the BGToolSet to install CFW, I would strongly recommend to wait for an announcement from the official PS3 exploit team regarding their official host for the BGToolSet. But if you can no longer wait, you can go ahead and check our video how to use an alternate host to install CFW. Okay, so regarding the actual update, this is the link for the standard version. This is the standard 4.89.3 with the Cobra 8.4 PX, which is the hybrid CX and DEX. So if you have a busted Blu-ray drive, this is the link that we need, the no BD version. If you have a busted Blu-ray drive and a Bluetooth module, this is the version that we need. And if you have a no Bluetooth PS3, this is what we need. And this is for the overclock version. But since I am not a fan of any overclocking, I would recommend using the standard version. So just click this link and you will be directed to a mega file. So just download the file and install it like a normal update. But if you are not yet familiar how to use USB to install update, I will just leave a link on our description how to do so. And if you are having some issues installing the update using the cross-media board, you can always use the safe mode. Actually, it is more advisable to use the safe mode to install any important updates. I will also leave a link on our description how to use the safe mode to install any updates. So let's go to our PS3 now and use this to update our PS3. Alright, so after we prepared our USB for the update, let us plug it in the rightmost part USB closest to the BD drive of our PS3. Then check our PS3 if you can recognize our USB. You'll know it's been recognized if you can see the USB icon here. If not, then check the format. It must be FAT32 or simply use a different USB. Once we're good, go to System Update, then update using storage media. If you're getting an issue here, then simply use the safe mode for the update. Just another reminder, you can only install CFW if there is already a CFW installed on your PS3, meaning just to update the CFW. If there is no CFW installed, you'll have to go through the BGToolSet to install CFW. Check our description on how to use BGToolSet to install CFW. Then just follow the process here and wait for the update to complete. Then after the update, you can go to the system settings. Then at the bottom, you'll find the debug mode. There's a lot of extra features here you can do for your PS3. And this will be it for our video. If you encounter any issues or get some questions regarding this issue, please go ahead and share them on our comment section and I will definitely address them. And again, this is Ali. If you found this video helpful, please go ahead and like and subscribe, and I will definitely see you on our next video. Bye-bye.